Good evening, everybody, and welcome to SEMO Conference High School Basketball here on the Aycorp Media Networks. Tonight, we're in Charleston, Missouri, as the 10-5 Charleston Bluejays take on the 8-3 New Madrid County Eagles. JV contest had a 46-40 win for Charleston, and we're looking forward to a big one tonight. I'm Jim Riker. Alongside me, as always, Bobby Alford. And Bobby, these two teams know each other very, very well.
They do, Jim, and what a great night to be back in Charleston, Missouri. It's not quite the crowd we had Friday night, but still a large crowd on hand. I expect it to be very loud in this gym tonight for this one. And you know, these two teams met earlier. You and I had the call at the SEMO Conference Tournament. New Madrid come away with that victory, I believe. What did you have the score on that one?
51-46.
51-46. And New Madrid got the best of them there. A couple of things I went back and looked at some of the film in that game and stats. Jadis Jones had 30 points and dominated that game. 30 points, and he was 10 of 13 from the line. I think it's very important he gets himself back to the free throw line tonight, and we'll get to the people he's going to get there from there in a minute. But also 14 rebounds in that game. When you pull down 14 boards, you score 30 points and go 10 of 13 from the line, you're going to win a lot of ball games. B.J. Williamson only shot 4 of 7 that game. He only shot 7 times the whole game. Still knocked down 14 points. He was 5 of 6 at the line. Those two kids are definitely difference makers when they go to the free throw line. However, for Charleston, I think they've got to keep Katorian Bobo Owens out of foul trouble. He got in foul trouble early in that game in the SEMO Conference title. He set some in the second quarter. That hurts him when he comes out. He had 7 rebounds and had to sit. If he can find himself out of foul trouble and stay in this game, that's a plus on the side of Charleston. Also, Rico Coleman had 10 rebounds in that game. That's 17 between those two guys. They can play it well for there, and they've got to do that and keep Jadis off the boards. Blocking out will be key for them. The other thing in that one, P.J. Farmer had 2 points in that game, Jim. 2 points from this kid, and it come on a wide-open layup on a runaway. That will not happen again tonight. P.J.'s going to score in this basketball game. I think he scores a lot. Latravion Standback, he was a no-show. He didn't even get to play that night. He was out of action. Did not score in that game. Owens down low, 3 points in that game from Owens. I'm telling you, everything about this game tonight seems to be shaping up in the favor of Charleston. With that said, Jim, there's no way I can pick the Eagles at home for Charleston. I'm going Blue Jays in this one.
It'll be a good one, I believe, and I think pace will have a lot to do with it as well. If New Madrid County would like to keep it slower, Charleston would probably like to pick the pace up just a little bit. Now, if Charleston shoots the ball the way we saw him shoot Friday night against Sykeston, especially from outside, and Marion Williams in particular with the 3, that adds a whole new dimension to the ball game.
Well, I think so. And something I saw today in film study, and that 2-3 zone of New Madrid, the ball will go, if they're going right to left on their screen, once that ball goes to the right corner and comes back left, the over pursuit happens. I think there's shots for the three-point shot out here on the wing if they'll get that shot off. Charleston has a chance to get a lot of threes out there. Remember last Friday night, Marion Williams, he lit it up from that angle in the wing. I think P.J. Farmer can shoot it from there as well. Big opportunities in that zone, I believe, for Charleston.
Well, we're getting ready for the national anthem. You can see the crowd rising. So we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back right after the national anthem with the play-by-play of the SEMO Conference game. You're watching high school basketball on the Aycorp Media Networks.
At Wings Etc., we take every one of our wings very seriously. Just like you do, Mr. Dipper, the master of measure, the prince of the poor. We know how you handle our jumbo wings with the perfect combination of urgency and care, just like we do. Your hunger fuels our hunger to rapidly remove the hangry fire in your belly by dousing it with some cool liquid lightning and our thunderous award-winning jumbo wings. Your hangry is always welcome at Wings Etc.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back at Charleston High School after one of the best national anthems we've heard all season, I would say, right there, Bobby. That was a dandy.
I'll tell you, I would be in church every Sunday to listen to that. That was magnificent.
That was terrific. So it is the New Madrid County Eagles. They're the road team tonight. They'll be in green with white on their uniforms. They start like this. A 6-foot junior, number 5, B.J. Williamson. He'll be one of their leading scorers for the evening. And number 10, the 6'5 junior, Jadis Jones, just had his 1,000th point a couple of weeks ago for his career. Number 12, Julian Catois, a 5'9 junior. A.J. Ruff, a 5'9 junior, will get the start as well. And the final starter will be a big guy in the middle, 6'5 senior, number 32, Braden Newsom. Coached by the New Madrid County Eagles, coached by Linus McFerrin, of course. Dontre Jenkins and Linus McFerrin Jr. are his assistants. And we are set now for the starting lineup of the Charleston Bluejays. They'll be in their home white uniforms, trimmed in blue. 12, I believe, state championships under their belt already. And as the crowd comes to their feet, it'll start like this. They will start at the point guard, a 5'9 senior, number 20, Marleon Williams. 6'1 senior, number 22, Flatavian Standback. A 6'2 senior, number 30, Rolandus Wiley. A 6'5 senior, number 43, that's Rico Coleman. And the big guy in the middle is 6'3 junior, number 45, Katarion Owens. So, like I said, Bobby, these teams know each other really, really well. They've already played once. They've seen each other a lot. And it's a preview, potentially, of a Class 3 sectional matchup as New Madrid County's in District 1 and Charleston in District 2.
Yeah, those teams are going to match up, I think, again, somewhere down the road. It's going to be a fun night here first, though. And I can't wait to see this one tip tonight.
Should be good. We've got a veteran crew of officials over there, so that's a good thing in a big game like this. And we are just about set to go, and which really one of the marquee matchups in Southeast Missouri this year, quite honestly.
And Jim, I'm thinking I heard P.J. Farmer's name announced as a starter and not Rolandus Wiley tonight.
That could be. I was going off of what we've normally done, and you are correct. It is P.J. Farmer, the 6'2 sophomore, who will get the start. He was injured the last time these two played. Bobby said only had 2 points and was struggling with a hip, but he's recovered completely. Tip taken down by the Jays. Owens with it up top. In the corner to Farmer. He'll kick it back out to Standback, and they'll reset a little bit. Williams plays the point for this Charleston squad. 2-3 zone for the Eagles. Farmer down the side, wide open corner 3, Standback, good.
There's the man Standback. I told you he'd scored in this game already.
Latavian Standback for 3. Charleston in their typical man-to-man defense. And we're going to have a quick timeout by Coach Linus McFerrin. Not happy with his defensive rotation is what I'm guessing, Bobby.
Not happy, and Jim, I told you this defense, once it swings around the way we're sitting now, coming to this corner, they over-pursue the other way. New Madrid's got to learn to stay at home. They've got length in the corner right here. Jadis Jones can handle this corner by himself. He's long, he's tall, he can challenge any shot. He moves his feet well enough on defense. I think let Jadis play his game out here. Don't get him in foul trouble, but he's good enough to play this and handle this corner. They can't over-pursue because once they do, look, Charleston's going to be too good. They're too fast. They run the spot. They're going to get shots off out there.
And you've got 2 or 3 guys with Standback, Williams, and Farmer that can shoot that three, so you're exactly right. They can't over-pursue.
Well, and on the other side, opposite of Jadis Jones is B.J. Williamson. B.J. is fast enough to get out there and challenge shots, too, but over-pursuit got him in trouble that time.
Ruff with the basketball, tied up. It'll be a jump ball. It'll belong to New Madrid County. Amarion Williams on the floor after it right off the bat, and we'll have a jump ball.
Now, Ruff has handled it well, but I really like Amarion Williams' defense. As long as he doesn't get himself in foul trouble and get too handsy in there, he can get after it and frustrate kids and get aggressive. But, Jim, we've seen him several times get himself in foul trouble.
Williamson with it. Newsom inside to Jones. Great catch by Jadis. Up, knocked out of bounds, though. Off of Farmer, will belong still to New Madrid County.
Well, and again today, going back watching film on him, every time Jadis would touch the ball, you'll see a double team go to him. Immediately when that pass goes toward him, you're going to see two kids, if not three, getting out on him.
Ruff with it. Up top. Guarded closely there by Farmer. Then to Jones. He's trying to back him down. Can't. Gets double teamed like you said. Up inside, and Ruff's going to be fouled. And that foul will go on Rico Coleman as his first. He went up in the air, left his feet on the head fake.
That's Owens on that.
Oh, it was Owens. It's Katorian Owens. Well, two mistakes. I've got one more coming at least. Everything comes in threes, so Jones looks to get it in. Does get it in the corner to Ruff. Gets it right back about 12 foot from the basket. Courtois with it. Gives it inside. Spin move up and no good by Newsom. Rebound taken down by, that time, by Rico Coleman, and he is going to be fouled. And that goal will go on Braden Newsom, his first, team foul number 1 on New Madrid County.
Jim, right away what I saw there, Katorian Owens come up off his feet twice on that shot attempt by New Madrid. They need to go right back at him again and make him get that second foul.
Williams up top. He'll take the three, top of the circle, off the mark, no good. Coleman with the rebound, up and good, and he'll go the line to shoot one. Rico Coleman with the drive and the one.
Big time shot by Rico Coleman.
Foul went on B.J. Williamson, his first, team foul number 2 on New Madrid County. Coleman will shoot the one here. Up and good. So Coleman with 3, Standback with 3, 6 for Charleston, nothing for New Madrid County as we're about a minute and a half into this ball game. Ruff brings it up, man-to-man defense we mentioned for the Blue Jays. Williamson with it. He's going to take it in the lane, gets it knocked away, gets it back. Goes up, blocked, and we're going to have a foul called on Standback, I believe, inside. See if that's who it goes on. It does.
Jim, a lot of traffic in there, so I don't know what Standback did, but boy, that's a tough one there. It looked like Charleston had pretty good position.
B.J. Williamson, the 6-foot junior, will shoot 2 free throws.
Very fine free throw shooter for New Madrid here.
Up and good. Caden Minner set to check in here. Charleston looks like going to go to a full court press. Rebound taken down. Ahead to Farmer. Up and good.
P.J.
Farmer.
The guy get behind you right there, Jim.
They moved up, getting ready to press, and Farmer got right behind him, and it's a 8-1 Charleston lead. Williamson with it, guarded out front by Standback. He pulls back for a 3, doesn't take it. Off to Newsom. Courtois with it, back to Newsom. Courtois in the lane, gives it off to Jadis Jones. Spin move from Jadis, left-handed, up and good. Nice, tough move by Jadis Jones. Standback in the corner. Oh, yep. Well, a little difference of opinion there between P.J. Farmer and the official. The official said he left his feet. P.J. thought he didn't, but the guy in the stripes always wins that argument.
Well, and I don't know where P.J. was going with that pass on the fake or the hesitation there, you know. That gets bad looks most of the time, even if it, you know, if you call it, boy, there's almost a slide of the foot there.
You're exactly right.
And a push off as well. Got away with 2 maybe.
Ruff with it up top. Minner who's in the ball game for Williamson. Back to Ruff. Minner thought about the three, doesn't take it, resets. Ruff drives, ball's loose, still on the floor, We're going to have an out of bounds, I believe, on Charleston. As Charleston was touching it, I believe Rico Coleman had a foot out of bounds.
With B.J. Williamson taking that short break right there, New Madrid was not going to take a shot until Jadis Jones touched it.
Rolanda Wiley checks in for the Blue Jays, and Williamson back in for New Madrid County. Wiley on Williamson.
Good to match up both ways. I'd like to see BJ be able to take him to the hole, though.
Jones air ball that time. Good defense by Owens. He gets it passed back now. He's going to take it to the basket, kick it out right side. PJ Farmer three, good. Nothing but net. 11-3 Charleston.
Sure is fun when a gym comes to life right there.
Absolutely.
Reminds me of Friday night all over again here.
Jones takes it to the basket, gets fouled in there, and that will be one on Rico Coleman. That'll be his first, team foul number 3 on the Blue Jays.
Well, here's a good thing that New Madrid's doing right now. I see them taking it right at the bigs down low, and they need to continue doing that. Charleston right here needs to be careful. Hey, sometimes you're going to give up a basket. If you give up that 2-point basket, it's still 11-5. You're not hurting us over that basket. They're going to score in this game. Be smart on your fouls right there. I've got to think, New Madrid will continue to push this ball down low and pressure the bigs.
Yeah, I think that's right, and I think that's a good concept. They want to get those two bigs in foul trouble down there if at all possible. Jones, a good free throw shooter, made the first. Second one is also good. Jarek Smith checks in to give Braden Newsom a little break. And into the game, Deshaun Henderson, the 6'3" sophomore, in the ball game to give Rico Coleman a break for the Blue Jays. Wiley brings it up the floor to Owen. Henderson puts it on the floor. And then up the floor quickly, Jadis Jones. Jones going to take it to the basket, kick it outside then for Minner for 3. Good. Caden Minner for 3, and it's 11-8.
Well, I do not understand why Henderson's the man trying to drive inside for Charleston right there. They've got several of the guys who can handle the ball a lot better. That was just a mistake on their end.
Katerion Owens misses the shot. No good. Taken down by Williamson. Chance to... We're going to have a charge on Jadis Jones.
In these possessions, when Katerion Owens gets the basketball for Charleston, watch him. He loves to bring the ball down, put it on the floor, and then try to bring it back up. He is asking to be stripped right there. He never wants to get the basketball right at the free throw line or just inside of it and then pull up and do the jump right there. He's got a smooth touch to the ball. Go ahead and give me that jump shot right there. Get a score for us on the board. Or for the Blue Jays. I'm sorry, it's not us.
Williams back in the ball game. Misses the shot, no good. Jump ball going to go to Charleston, I believe. It will stay with Charleston. Williams drove down the lane there, missed the shot, and then the rebound came. 3, Coleman, nothing. Taken down by Smith, and then off to Williamson, who's guarded by Wiley. He leaves it for Ruff. Smith catches it, loses it, but knocks it out of bounds, and then back off of Smith. Bounced it off of there, but then got it bounced off of him.
I'm telling you, that was a really good look by Jadis Jones to get that pass down to Smith right there. That's one right there, it makes it a one-point game. That New Madrid wishes they had that back.
Inbounds to Coleman. Jordan by Jadis Jones up, and good. Little runner in the lane. Strong move by Rico Coleman. Charleston leads by 5. Williamson will take the 3 outside, off the mark, no good. Jones thought he had an offensive rebound, but Katorian Owens came up behind him and just knocked it out of bounds.
Well, I can't believe right now in man-to-man situations that New Madrid can't find a way to get B.J. Williamson some room to work with the basketball.
Well, not many screens being set so far. Newsom spin move, goes up, gets it blocked there, and then we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll belong to New Madrid.
Well, I think in man-to-man situations, Williamson is too athletic and explosive not to be able to get just give him one screen and a small opening, and I think he's a kid who can absolutely make things happen for him.
And right now, the officials are talking to both of them, Wiley and Williamson, as there's been a lot of contact there. They get in the corner to Minner. Jadis Jones turn around left-hander, no good. Rebound taken down by Wiley. He gets it out to Williams. Williams going to take it to the basket. He gets a block there by Ruff. Then Jones loses it. In the lane, left side for Williams for three, short, no good. Rebound by Jadis Jones. He'll slow it down a little bit.
They are letting them get after it in this game right here in the first quarter.
They absolutely are. Ruff with that arm extended, no call. To Jones, good catch by him. He gets double teamed inside. Newsom blocked. Huge block by P.J. Farmer.
Well, I think P.J. is back healthy. He is looking some kind of good so far this game.
Williams to Owens, good. Reverse layup, Katerion Owens for two.
Listen to this place.
Timeout, New Madrid. Charleston 15, New Madrid County 8, 30-second break, so we'll keep it right here, Bobby. Great assist there by Williams into Owens.
Well, great assist. So right now, it's a two-man show in the scoring column for New Madrid. So let's put a guy in the corner. Let's put a guy down on the block by himself, and let's put a guy on the other, up off the wing on one side of the floor. Let's bring Jadis Jones out top, put the ball in BJ's hands, and let's run a pick and roll. If it's there, BJ's going to take it to the hole and score. If it's not, he's going to give it to Jadis. Jadis can shoot it on the floor. He can go to the basket. I think if they go with BJ, I don't think they can recover in time enough to stop Jadis.
Yeah, and right now, 7 minutes almost into the game, B.J. Williamson only with 1 point, and that won't get it done for New Madrid County.
No, and like I said, he's too good of an athlete not to be heavily involved. Now, remember I said his stats last time they played, he only shot the ball 7 times, 4-7 shooting. He's got to be able to get involved in this game. And you can see the frustration a little bit. He's pushing up against the guy right there, wanting a hold call, whatever. I mean, he's frustrated, no doubt, right there. He's wanting to find a way, and he got the hold call. Look at there.
He got the hold call. That'll go on Wiley.
And you know what? He was right. Wiley's hand dropped, and that's what the referee saw. His arm dropped right around him.
His first team foul, number 4 on Charleston. Stand back will check back in, and P.J. Farmer will take a quick break.
Now, I'm going to credit B.J. Williamson there. He was asking the ref earlier when they stopped and talked to him. He's telling me he's pulling on my jersey. Right before the talk, he was talking to him. He's pulling on my jersey. He's told me. He goes down there. They see it. Call for B.J. that way.
Williamson, crossover dribble, loses it, picks it up, gets it to Jones. Jones splits the defense up and good. Good step through by Jadis Jones, and it's 15-10. Oh, Minner, great play by Minner off to Jones. Little runner in the lane, shot no good. Rebound by Coleman.
Now that was smart basketball by Coleman not to pick up a foul.
Coleman off to Owens. Spin move back out, stand back for 3. Off the mark, no good. Minner off to up, no good, blocked.
What a job by Rico Coleman to come from behind block.
Stand back off the glass and good.
Momentum changers right there. You get the block on one end and the score on the other.
I'm not so sure Coleman didn't hurt himself on that block, though, maybe. He was sort of rough. Gets it blocked by Coleman, and we're going to have a blocking foul called.
That's Coleman's second foul.
That's
big.
That is Coleman's second. You're exactly right. 18 ticks to go here in the first quarter.
Here's a good thing. Coleman's got 5 of these 17, so it doesn't have to go through Coleman. They got to get him out of the game right here. You got to get him out. He's got 2 fouls.
18 seconds to go before halftime. 17-10, Charleston with the lead. Coleman will take a seat, and P.J. Farmer will check back in for the Blue Jays.
I think you'll see Wiley. He probably needs to be the one to slide down low, and he will, and P.J.'s out top.
Jones gets it in to Newsom.
They need to go right back to Jones. He's got Owens with 1 foul on him.
And then a steal by Farmer. He's going to come down here, spin move, nothing there. Kicks it out to Owens. He goes up off the glass. Good. Oh, they're going to call a charge on Katorian Owens. That's Owens' second. Two big men with 2 fouls now. That one was a bang-bang play, Bobby.
Yeah, and it has brought the distaste of this crowd here from Charleston. You talking about a big opportunity now for New Madrid. You've got Owens and Coleman with 2 fouls apiece already in the first quarter.
Owens just can't pick up his third here. Jadis a long three at the buzzer, just off the mark. So we're at the end of one. It's Charleston 17, New Madrid 10, but Charleston's got a little foul trouble. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the Aycorp Media Networks.
At Focus Bank, we believe in really free checking. What does that mean? Well, opening an account requires no more than $25 with no minimum balance requirements or monthly service charges. You'll also have access to online and mobile banking, online bill pay, direct deposits, mobile deposits, automatic payments, e-statements, a nationwide network of ATMs, and an instant issue debit card, all for free. Your first order of checks is on the house, and you'll also receive a complimentary thank you gift. Come visit us in sites in Charleston, Crothersville, or East Prairie. Focus Bank, simple, hassle-free checking that's really free. Julep, julep, julep.
If more than not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
We are back at Charleston High School. Charleston 17, New Madrid 10 at the end of the first. But, Bobby, they're late in the quarter. Big developments in that Katorian Owens and Rico Coleman picked up their second fouls for the Blue Jays.
Well, Owens will start the quarter out back on the floor. Look, if I'm Charleston, I'm going to try a zone defense maybe, and I'm just going to pack it in and say, Jadis, look, you're not getting the ball in here. And if I'm New Madrid, I'm going right after Owens. I'm going to get the basketball, and I'm driving it down inside to make something happen there.
Farmer turnaround jumper high off the glass, no good as he had Jadis Jones right in his face. Williamson with it, gets through the pressure, takes it in, lob up, and no good. Knocked out of bounds, will belong to the Blue Jays. Lob up to Jadis, he couldn't convert, and it'll go back to Charleston. Stand back with it to Williams. Back court. He came.
No, I don't think that's right, Jim. He can catch it on one side. The feet's not touching. He caught it on the other side of the line.
You know, I don't know if they've changed that rule or something, because that's about the third time I've seen that exact call this year, that they were on the one side, jump across, like you said, without touching it. I don't know.
Both feet did land as he caught it on
yes,
the correct side of the floor.
Absolutely right. Rough runner in the lane, no good. Rebound taken down Wiley. He kicks it out to Williams.
That's
and he's going to be a foul on B.J. Williamson.
Now that's going to be Williamson's second foul now. So now foul trouble for the wrong players on both teams right now in trouble.
Absolutely.
Jones only has one for New Madrid. So again, we'll refer back to the SEMO conference title. We saw the same exact situation as B.J. Williamson. New Madrid had to lead, though, and limp to the half. And then second half, you know, they kept control of the game there. So they can make it without him, but they just need to slow pace it.
Owens kicks it in the corner to Williams. He'll take about a 16-foot jumper, goes in.
Now that's smart basketball by Williams right there. He had Owens as a screen guy. When he cut down in front, Williams saw that pull-up jumper.
And he gets it. Wiley picks Newsom's pocket off to B.J. P.J. Farmer up and good, and it's 11-point Charleston lead.
I tell you, Wiley is so underrated for his defensive play. He does so well, and he usually draws the toughest
Stand
assignments.
back with the steal, going to be called, and good, a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot one.
So was that against Jadis Jones? Is that his second?
I believe possibly it was. No, I'm taking it back. It was on Ruff, his first. Team foul number 5. Coleman checks back in, and Owens out for Charleston. So trading one with 2 fouls for another. Drake Smith's going to check back in, and Newsom will check out for the Eagles. 13-point lead for Charleston here. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. And stand back, 6 points now. He gets the old-fashioned 3. Ruff with it. Slips, but controls it. They double team him. They get in the corner. Someplace to go. Finally does get it off to Drake Smith. Up, no good. Strong rebound there by Rico Coleman. He comes out of there left-handed dribble. Down the floor all the way to the basket. Up and good. And he'll go to the line to shoot one. And that, I believe, will be the second one on Jadis Jones.
It will. And now, boy, New Madrid is in trouble. Both of their star players who scores for them has 2 fouls apiece. And I thought New Madrid, look, Curtois hasn't been depended on to shoot the basketball a whole lot for him this year. He had a wide open shot in the corner, passed it up, and dribbled down the lane into traffic, put him in a bad spot. He needs to go ahead and take that shot.
Coleman, short, no good, but the rebound to the Blue Jays. Coleman gets the jumper now, good.
He is having a night.
He is having a night right now. Coleman with 9, and it's a 18-point Charleston lead. Jadis Jones with the basketball. They double team him. They kick it off to Ruff. Courtois in the corner, as you mentioned.
As again, you know, he had an open look for a 3 right there, and he drove baseline into traffic. And then, Jim, that may be a coach's decision. Tell him, hey, I don't want you to shoot that shot. But look, that's why you have practices and work kids into games and stuff, is in those situations, I need you to score here.
Out to Ruff. Minner, they're looking to try to get it inside to Jones. Of course, they're double teaming him pretty much. Inside to Smith, gets it knocked away. Off of Courtois. Loose on the floor, jump ball will belong to New Madrid County.
And now here comes out Jadis Jones.
Yep, Braden Newsom checks back in. So, as you mentioned, New Madrid County is going to figure out where to find their offense from, I believe.
Well, I mean, you got Ruff on the floor, but I imagine you're fixing to see Charleston try to trap in the heaviest way right here.
Oh, I would think so.
If I'm Charleston, I'm trapping AJ because he's shorter stature. He can't see over some of these taller guys.
Owens checks in, PJ Farmer checks out. So Coach Williams rolling the dice a little bit here, Bobby, with both of his players with 2 fouls on the floor, but I think he feels like probably without Jones in the ball game, there's not as much chance for the foul.
Well, you're up 18, and he's going for the gusto right here. He thinks he can blow it out before the half with 5.5 left before this quarter ends.
Charleston with the basketball and up by 18.
Now they're going to the 1-3-1, I believe, right here. Watch the back door open up. There's going to be a cutter to come through. New Madrid struggled with this earlier in the SEMO conference.
Stand back for 3, good! Latavian stand back with 3, he's got 11. 31-10. Courtois takes it all the way to the basket. He gets it blocked and taken away by Rico Coleman. Ahead to Williams. He goes up, a little one-handed floater, no good, but a great tip back by Standback. He's got 13 now, and it's 33-10.
He didn't get to play in the first matchup, and 13 tonight already.
Courtois in the corner, kicks it across, wide open, Minner up and good. Caden Minner with 2. Sort of stems the tide a little bit now for New Madrid County. The pace of the game also favors Charleston by a lot right now, Bobby.
Tremendously.
No call, stand back for 3, short, no good. Knocked out of bounds, will belong to New Madrid County. A lot of contact out there in the lane. No call either way, either a charge or a block, either one.
Well, and I don't mean this as a comment toward the officials, but when it's letting loose, a lot of contact goes, and then you call a foul. A player's kind of wondering, well, what's a foul, what's not right there. I mean, he's trying to figure out what the call is.
That's going to be the 3rd on Rico Coleman. Nope. No, I take that back. They got it on. They got it actually on Wiley, his 2nd.
And Jim, and I will tell you, I prefer the contact action like we've seen tonight a little bit more myself. I like that for the reason it sure does make the game go harder, faster, a lot more passion in it. Instead of a whistle fest, you know, you could see some hardcore basketball.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I like it when it's refereed like this. Newsom with his first point of the night there from the free throw line, and it's 33-13. Both teams shoot free throw the rest of the half. No good. Rebound by Owens. And Coleman will bring it up and then hand it off to Williams for the Blue Jays. Backdoor cutters like you talked about, Bobby, up and good by Stanback.
I mean, I've watched it today, Jim, and I knew it was coming. You know, when they go to that kind of set, it's a lot easier to just shoot one back there, and especially you've lost some length off the floor. Newsom's out there, but it's not the same as having a Jones in the middle.
Ruff with the basketball inside. Courtois gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul was on Williams, his first, team foul number 8 on Charleston, and Rami Turner set to come in on the second free throw to make his first appearance of the night for the Blue Jays. Free throw was good. Williams takes a little breather. Rami Turner in. B.J. Williamson back in for New Madrid County, as is Jadis Jones.
I think Coach McFerrin is sending a little bit of desperation, saying, hey, I can't let this slip away from me any farther than 21 right here. We've got to cut into this, offensively and defensively.
Free throw short, no good. Rebound taken down by Owens. And Coleman will bring it up for the Blue Jays. Spin move, nothing called. Great pass off to Katari and Owens. Fantastic look by Rico Coleman.
I love the decision by Rico first to back his man down, try to get inside the paint, pick up that foul on these guys, and then the dish down low for the basket's even better.
Williamson with the basketball, guarded by Stanback.
There's my pick and roll out top I wanted earlier in the game.
To Ruff. Inside Newsom, spin move. He goes up, it is good. Good move there by Braden Newsom.
Boy, Newsom had to work for that one.
Turner walks it up for Charleston. Kicks it off to Coleman. Walk going to be called on Owens. He took off before he put it on the floor.
Well, Jim, again, the head went down. He wants to put the ball on the floor. I mean, he's got to get a little bit something more there. I mean, look, they had him blocked up from the backside, and he should have felt that.
Ruff with it. Gets into the lane, goes a little floater, gets partially blocked. Loose. Jones comes away with it, kicks it out to Williamson. Williamson for 3, up and good. B.J. Williamson, only his 4th of the night.
That's a tough one. He got himself teed up. He put his hand in telling Stanback all about his shot, put his hand in his face, and they teed him up.
So that'll be his 3rd foul. I turned away for a minute and missed it, but Coach McFerrin will not be very happy about that.
Well, Jim, you're down 18 points. Why are you celebrating that hard in a man's face? I mean, I can't understand it. I'll never understand it. I guarantee you that kid could not explain it to me in a way I'd ever understand it. You've got to have your head in the game better than that right there.
Owens will shoot the technicals. He makes the first one. He'll have a second.
So now for New Madrid, they've really got to slow pace this game down. They got to get through 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Owens misses the second. Minner checks in for Williamson. And I give both Coach McFerrin and the referee some credit. They had a discussion there, and Coach McFerrin was like, okay, I get it. I get why you did what you did. So 38-19, 19-point lead for the Blue Jays. Farmer pull-up jumper off the mark, no good. Coleman touches it, can't keep it. They get it ahead to Jones. He runs it down. He's going to take it on the baseline, and he's going to be called. A blocking foul is going to be called on. Who will that go on? That will go on
PJ Farmer.
Yeah, Farmer. That'll be his first.
That one was close, Jim. Either way of that one.
Yeah, could have. You're exactly right.
I think the hop to the side where Jones made that hop, PJ Farmer must have moved a little bit when Jones hopped to the left, and that's where he picked up the foul.
Jadis will shoot 1-and-1 here, I believe. Free throw up, and it is good. He's almost automatic from that free throw line. Only 7 now for Jones in the ball game, and we've got 1:53 to go here in the first half.
You know, we talk about the other kid who can pick up some points for him. Caden Minner right now, 5 points in the game.
Second one good. 6 of 18 shooting for New Madrid so far, but 7 of 10 from the free throw line. 17 points here.
I'm going to guess the shooting percentage has flip-flopped from SEMO Conference.
Yeah, I would guess that's right.
New Madrid shot at 53% for the game, and Charleston is 37. I'm going to say that's probably flipped this game right here.
I would say that's right. 17 of 27 as Coleman put that little jumper in for the Charleston Bluejays. Ruff to Jones. He gets double teamed. They kick it out to Newsom. Newsom back out to Jones. Spin move inside. Ball's loose. Up off the glass and good. He worked really hard for that basket.
That's where strength and being able to fight through pressure right there helps you out.
1:10 before the half.
And this is tough for New Madrid. You have to respect Charleston's ability to shoot the three so well. You have to stay in a man-to-man defense.
Stand back, step up, jumper from 15 off the mark, no good. Rebound Jones. He'll bring it down slowly. They could cut it to 15 or 14 here with the basket. Charleston so far with 40 seconds left has managed to get by with nobody picking up their third foul too, Bobby, which has been huge for them.
But as long as they can get that clock to tick, they need to let it tick from New Madrid.
Jones in the lane, pulls it back out. Ruff with it now. It's going to go down the baseline, up short, no good, but Jones with the tip up in the end.
That?
Nice tip right there. Coleman straight to the basket, up and good. Rico Coleman with 2. Well, they had 46 in the first game, 42 here in the first half, Bobby, so it's been all Charleston. Jones up and good for 2. Quickly down the floor will be Coleman. Will he get it off? That's going to be a charge, I believe.
Yeah, that's a charge. That's Rico Coleman's third.
That's Rico Coleman's third right before the end of the half. That's a big foul right there, Bobby. That's your leading scorer so far.
Coleman with 3 for Charleston, 3 on B.J. Williamson, and a slew of players with 2.
So we're at the end of the half. It is Charleston 42 and New Madrid County 27. They've cut it to 15. We're going to take a halftime break here. We'll be back in just a few minutes with some statistics and then the second half of this game. You're watching SEMO Conference Basketball on the Aycorp Media Networks.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We are teachers.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
At Wings Etc., we take every one of our wings very seriously. Just like you do, Mr. Dipper, the master of measure, the prince of the poor. We know how you handle our jumbo wings with the perfect combination of urgency and care, just like we do. Your hunger fuels our hunger to rapidly remove the hangry fire in your belly by dousing it with some cool liquid lightning and our thunderous award-winning jumbo wings. Your hangry is always welcome at Wings Etc.
First State Bank and Trust is more than just products and services. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by your local First State Bank and Trust to explore all of your financial options. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For all your banking and financial needs, visit First State Community Bank in one of their Southeast Missouri locations.
Juju Promotions in New Madrid is your one-stop shop for all your personalized merchandise. Whether it's screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, heat presses, or decals, we've got something that will suit your needs. So you, your school, or your business will always be looking its best. There's tons to see, from apparel to accessories. So what are you waiting for? Stop into Juju Promotions today in New Madrid, Missouri. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Entrusting us with your health care is one of the greatest compliments our patients and the community give us.
Thank you, Dr. McFerrin and the entire team at Southeast Health for getting me back on track.
Thank you, Eric, for placing your trust in our dedicated team. At Southeast Health, we have so many reasons to be grateful to our community and the patients who have chosen to place their trust in us. Southeast Health, always by your side.
First State Community Bank has been named the #1 bank in Missouri by Forbes, and we think they might be onto something. When it comes to banking, we've always said that people should come first, and we hold true to that idea. Opening an account has never been easier. You can even do it online. We want our community to thrive, and that's why we put it in our name. So come bank with the certified best at First State Community Bank, serving our community because it's who we are.
At Focus Bank, we believe in really free checking. What does that mean? Well, opening an account requires no more than $25 with no minimum balance requirements or monthly service charges. You'll also have access to online and mobile banking, online bill pay, direct deposits, mobile deposits, automatic payments, e-statements, a nationwide network of ATMs, and an instant issue debit card, all for free. Your first order of checks is on the house, and you'll also receive a complimentary thank you gift. Come visit us in sites in Charleston, Crothersville, or East Prairie. Focus Bank, simple, hassle-free checking that's really free.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
For over 100 years, Stoneville Cotton has helped farmers stay strong and win their growing seasons, delivering protection against key weeds and insects to maximize their yield potential. For more information, visit our website. Stoneville Cotton, own the early.
We are back at Charleston High School. 42 for Charleston, 27 for the New Madrid County Eagles here at halftime. And Bobby, it's been not a lot of shots, honestly, for New Madrid. Their percentage isn't bad, as we'll talk about here, but not a ton of shots.
Well, they're 9 of 22 at 41%, and it's been 14 of the 27 points for Jadis Jones, but here's the problem. He's only shot 10 times. They've got to figure out ways, and he's been to the line 4 of 4 from the line. Pre-game, I said he's got to be at the line a lot. I think that was key for him. He's got to get there more in this second half, and he did good jobs of bringing fouls on people. He's got 14 in the game right now, followed by Kurt Toys with 1, 5 points in the game by Minner, and only 4 points in the game so far for B.J. Williamson. He's got off 2 shots, Jim. He's got to find himself involved and stay away from the stupid fouls. He's got 3 on him. He needs to play a better, clean second half and see what he can do there. And also, I think they only had 5 team rebounds, I believe, and they may have some more. We may have missed some in there. Sometimes in an action-packed game, it's hard to keep up with them, but I think they've got to be stronger there. Meanwhile, on the other side of the board, remember, they were 9 of 22 for New Madrid, 18 of 29 for 62% from the field. Right now, they are shooting ball at 43% from behind the arc from 3 at 3 of 7 from there, so they've been red hot. In the game for them, it is Almarion Williams. He has 2 points in the game. For Travion Stanback's 15 points. He has 6 of 8 shooting and 2 of 3 from deep, so he has had a nice night out there for him. P.J. Farmer with 7 points in the game. 13 in the game, Rico Coleman on 6 of 8 shooting. He does have 3 fouls, so he's got to be careful in that department as well. 5 in the game for Katerion Owens, and that rounds out their scoring. But, Jim, remember I said in the first game who didn't score and who didn't play a big role in it? Well, all those guys had a big role. Stanback, 15, did not play. P.J. Farmer only had 2 in the first game, 7 in this one. Also, Owens, he's got 5. He only had 3 in the first game. Already, all 3 of these guys by halftime have contributed more to this game than they even thought about the last one, the SEMO Conference title. I'm telling you, everything has gone Charleston's way. Again, New Madrid now has an uphill battle. It's 42-27. They can get back in it, but they've got to play really good, clean defense, and they've got to knock down shots.
And it probably wouldn't hurt him to get another foul on Coleman, which would be his 4th, another foul on Owens, which would be his 3rd, fairly quickly. But they've got the issue of, as you mentioned, Williamson with 3 and Jadis Jones with 2 for New Madrid County.
But and right now, they don't respect anybody else on the floor, really. I mean, Williamson's going to shoot some, he'll score, but he's only 1 of 2. But all the respect goes right now to Jadis Jones. It's like they're not even worried about the other 3 guys on defense on the floor, because Jones is going to get 2 guys automatically and 3 if they think they can get away with it. New Madrid's got to find other people who can do some things there. Minner's put up 5 points in this game, but Jones needs help. I mean, and like I said, we saw the pick and roll come out one time up top to Jones and Williamson. I think that's a play they need to go off of if they continue to say, hey, we're just going to run a 2-man show and see how it goes.
New Madrid County starts off in a man-to-man. Coleman gets a shot blocked by Newsom, knocked out of bounds. Will belong back to Charleston. So New Madrid County have played a zone the whole first half. They come out man-to-man to start the second. Charleston with the basketball.
I like the movement New Madrid. They put Newsom on Rico Coleman.
Farmer, long 3, no good. Tipped away, taken away. Goes out of bounds, will belong to New Madrid as it was knocked out of bounds, I believe, by Coleman. So New Madrid, first possession, gets a good stop. Charleston still in their man-to-man as well. Stand back on Williamson and Owens on Jadis Jones. Williamson drives to the basket. He goes up, gets it blocked. It's loose, taken away by Stanback. Quickly down the floor to Farmer. He goes up for the layup up and good. P.J. Farmer for 2 more. He's got 9 now, and it's 44-27. And Stanback's going to pick up a foul there, just a physical bump foul. Out in the open court like that, you're going to get that called every time.
Yeah, and there's no, I mean, look, this kid's a good athlete, and he plays the game well. I don't see any reason to try to guard B.J. Williamson that close at that point on the floor. Now, he is frustrated, and he just got a shot blocked on him. But, boy, that's a tough one to try to guard him that tightly out there.
Williamson with it up top.
I'd much rather guard him tight in the half court.
Step back 3, off the mark, no good. Courtois gets it blocked. That's going to be a foul on P.J. Farmer. The second team foul already in Charleston here in the half. That'll be his second.
I mean, there is a lot of conversation going on about the daily activities at school between Stanback and B.J. Williamson right now.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Do you think they're discussing math problems?
I think they probably are, talking about how tough algebra or trigonometry or something is right now. That's probably right. Toyce misses the first free throw.
I think they're telling each other how to add and which way they can add it right now.
Right.
They've been joining pretty hard the whole game.
Free throw is good. Your Madrid's just got to get a stop here, a stop there to try to get back in this ball game. Can't get it all back at one time, of course. Williams with it. Drives down the lane, gets it off, sort of stumbles, gets it off, rebound by Jadis Jones. Maybe not the shot. I don't think he really wanted to put that up. He just sort of got caught in the middle there.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he didn't get the walk called on him.
Jones misses the shot. It's loose on the floor. Jump ball will belong to New Madrid County still. 44-28. As we mentioned earlier, these two teams are in Class 3, but in different districts. And as I looked at the district, really, Charleston's a little easier probably, you would think. Toyce with the jumper, no good. Rebound taken down by Farmer. To Williams. He's going to take it to the basket, kick it out to the corner to Stanback. Williams gets it back for three, off the mark, no good. Charleston's gone cold here in the second half.
I like the fact that Charleston tried to get out and run. It just didn't end the result they wanted.
Steal by Williams. He's going to take it to the basket, give it off to Stanback. Reverse layup up and good. Stanback with 17.
He arched that thing really high in the air right there on that reverse layup.
Williamson with it. And a timeout by Coach Linus McFerrin and the New Madrid County Eagles. It's a 46-28 lead for the Charleston Bluejays. So we're going to take a quick break here. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick break and be back with more action. You're watching high school basketball on the Aycorp Media Networks.
If you feel like you never get the time you need with your insurance agent to find the right coverage, it might be time to make a change. Tyler Miller of Flatland Ag Insurance in Clarkton works to make sure, each and every day, that his clients feel they are taken care of. With years of experience in crop insurance in 4 states, he strives to provide you with the exact coverage you need for your specific situation. For more information, give Tyler a call at 573-276-8044. Here's to another great year.
Back at Charleston High School, Charleston with a 46-28 lead. And Bobby, we were talking there, you know, you've got to find some set that works against this man-to-man with Jones and Williamson.
Well, and look, the high-low offense seems to be sold out in that theory right now, but it hasn't really worked for you that great against this team. I mean, I think Charleston has handled it very well so far. Different sets, but again, I really like the pick and roll and let your two athletes go to work, and if they get in trouble, kick it to a guy. But I just got to think there's a better offensive set out there, really, than in what they're doing there. It's not necessarily high-low, but they're trying to put the two bigs down on the block, I guess. But you know, you don't run high-low against a man offense necessarily, but it essentially sets up that way through bigs sitting down low like that.
Jones with the catch against Owens. He backs him down. He gets double teamed there. Good help by Coleman inside.
And seeing you had Newsom kind of sitting there in the paint too, and then Jones tries to back it down. Well, 2 people come, then there's 3, and then there's a pick from him.
Steal by Owens. He goes up and gets it blocked, but fouled by Williamson, and that'll be number 4 on B.J. Williamson. So that's going to bring, I believe, Ruff back in the game. Owens with the steal. The big man took it all the way down the floor, and then Williamson got him as he went up to try to block the shot.
And bad news for New Madrid. Williamson now 4 points in this game and 4th foul.
Owens knocks it down. Ruff back in the ball game. Up and makes them both. So we're back to a 20-point lead for the Blue Jays, 48-28. Coleman with an almost steal. Newsom all the way to the basket, misses the shot though. Owens with the rebound, ahead to Farmer. Crossover dribble, pulls it back out. And then Newsom gets him on the way past. Newsom was the last guy. He was on the floor down here as he came down. He tried to get a steal from behind and got him from behind on the foul.
You don't think P.J. Farmer helped Lord Rice make that call any, do you?
Well, possibly a little bit.
I think he hit that floor, helped him out a whole bunch, matter of fact.
Second one on Newsom, second one on New Madrid. Crossover dribble shot short by Coleman. Ruff comes away with it for New Madrid. Jones with it. Stop, top 15-footer, shot no good. Rebound taken down by Coleman. He's had a heck of a game. Right, Farmer puts it on the floor, kicks it back out. Williams will take the three from the right side, off the mark, no good. Coleman tries to put it back, no good, but then Stanback gets his offensive rebound, can't put it back, and Jadis Jones with the rebound. He drives all the way, gets it knocked loose, ahead to Stanback. He comes down, he's going to take it all the way to the basket and gets his pocket picked by Ruff. Ahead to Jones. He goes up and he says, this is how you dunk the basketball.
Right in front of Rico Coleman, too.
Big left-handed dunk, and it's 48-30.
Now this, I can tell you, you don't see a whole lot out of Jones there. He just plays the game, does what he's supposed to do, and got back down the floor. A player who knows how to respect his competition is Jones right there. Nothing flashy or showy about the dunk. Did his job and then got back and played defense.
Farmer short. Katois with the rebound. And Jones will bring it up for New Madrid County. And they'll give it off to Ruff. Owens and Jones. And they kick it off to Minner now. Inside, good pass to Minner. A.J. Rupp with a really nice assist there.
That's actually Newsom down on the baseline there.
Oh, Newsom, Newsom, yes. Williams with it. He puts it on the floor, going to try to drive in the lane. Does, a little floater in the lane, up and good for Marion Williams.
He loves to drive the lane, and once you give him a small crack, he's gone.
50-32.
Now that's a favorable matchup right there. Jones had a chance to take on Owens one-on-one in the high court. I'd like to see him put the ball on the floor and go at him.
Jadis has it there inside to Newsom. And they reset. Tries to get it inside to Jones. Too many hands there, and it's a steal by Stanback.
And that's not on Jadis. I mean, there's probably 3 kids waiting on him. He's got people waiting everywhere around that basketball.
Owens with the rebound, offensive board. He'll be fouled and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. You're exactly right, Bobby, down here. He's double and triple teamed every time down the floor right now. Third foul on Newsom. Tariq Smith set to check in for New Madrid. Owen knocks it down. Tariq Smith in the game, and Newsom out. Owens, the big man at the line. Junior makes the free throw. Every time New Madrid makes a little bit of it, cuts it down to 16 or something, seems like Charleston makes a little run and puts it back up to 20. This is where you need somebody to be able to pop a 3, it seems like, Bobby.
And I think that's possibly Ruff or Minner has knocked down one in this game.
Jones double teamed, misses the shot, gets his own rebound up and good.
How about Jones? He just fights for everything he's getting in there.
He's got 18. Minute and a half to go before the end of the third, and Charleston leads by 18. They'll run a little weave up top against the man-to-man. Wiley with it. Turn to Williams. He's going to drive inside. He's going to try to dish off, but he got held before he could dish it.
And I would think for Jones in big games like this is going to be a nightly occurrence. Williamson is in a place probably where he's going to pick up more fouls, trying to drive, do things there. Jones down low could take him on defensively. He's smart enough to know he can't get in foul trouble and has to play it differently defensively. And he does it every night and scores 20, 30 points for his team.
Ruff gets it. to Smith. They kick it in the corner to Jones. Triple teamed to Ruff in the lane, blocked by Farmer.
Ruff put it on the floor, never should have done it.
Farmer to the basket, up and good, and they'll go to the line to shoot one. Jones just, every time he touches the ball down low, is at least 2 sets of hands, maybe 3. Farmer will shoot a free throw here. Newsom checks back in, so New Madrid County goes sort of big here. Farmer has 11 so far tonight. Make it 12. 3 in double figures for Charleston right now. You've got Stanback with 17, Coleman with 13, Farmer with 12. A kid that's not in the scoring column but has done yeoman's work is Rolandus Wiley, Bobby, with his defense.
Yeah, never really the leading scorer that I know of for Charleston, but man, he draws the toughest assignment every night and never backs down from it.
Jadis Jones, jumper up from the side, up and good. 35 seconds to go here in the third. They'd like to play for one shot, I believe. Williams drives in the lane, a little runner in the lane, up and good.
Now Williams, if he can go to the basket, he's going.
And he's got a nice little floater in there. Jones with it, guarded by Owens. Give Owens some props. He may pick up a foul here, but give him some props. He started with 2 early fouls and still only has 2. And he's been majority on Jadis Jones. And a 5-second call on Jones.
Well, things just keep compacting for New Madrid. Jones trying to do the right thing and keep that ball out and take one more shot, but it just keeps adding up.
Farmer comes down, going to try to get something off, does get it off before the buzzer, rims out, no good. So we're at the end of 3. It is Charleston 57, New Madrid County 36. We'll take a break, be back with the 4th quarter of this game. You're watching high school basketball on the Aycorp Media Networks.
Juju Promotions in New Madrid is your one-stop shop for all your personalized merchandise. Whether it's screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, heat presses, or decals, we've got something that will suit your needs. So you, your school, or your business will always be looking its best. There's tons to see, from apparel to accessories. So what are you waiting for? Stop into Juju Promotions today in New Madrid, Missouri. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world-famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
Just a reminder, this game is sponsored by Focus Bank. For all your banking needs and exceptional financial services, visit Focus Bank in one of their Missouri locations. Well, Bobby, 57-36 here as we start the 4th. Charleston with the basketball and the big lead. Coleman down, drives down the baseline, up and good.
Big lead, and they're not done yet. They are putting an exclamation mark on this game.
It's a big 2 big wins in a short amount of time. A big win over Sykeston and a tough, apparent tough win tonight against New Madrid. That's 2 nice SEMO conference wins for them.
Well, you know, and this game started out just the way Charleston wanted to go. Fast-paced, quick scoring, physical, letting a lot of things go, you know, refs letting them play in that part of it. That favored Charleston tremendously because they love that kind of style of play. When they can get after you defensively and it's up and down the floor, they feel like they can beat you. I mean, they've got kids who can score. I believe everybody on the floor except Wiley right now I've seen be the leading scorer for this team. And Williams, who I've seen that before out of 2, is getting ready to check back in here. So they've got multiple kids who can score at a high rate. And, you know, New Madrid prefers a slower paced game, and we're going to run, you know, a very set offense, and 2 players are going to be the main ones to get it. I mean, nothing about this game favors their style.
1 and 2 made. Steal by Minner, and then a big crash there between Farmer and Minner. And that foul will go on P.J. Farmer. By the way, it was a fourth foul on Rico Coleman a while ago. That's a third one on Farmer. Jones with it, guarded by Owens. Jadis has 21 points on the evening. Nice pass inside to Newsom, up and good. Full court pressure by the Eagles. They break it ahead. Nice save, and then they kick it back out to Williams. He's going to thought about driving down the lane, pulls it back out. He does drive down the lane. He's going to be called. There was a blocking foul called, and I believe Amarion will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The foul will go on.
They're going to put that on the floor and take it baseline.
Okay.
No, they are. They are going to let him shoot.
Well, I thought I saw the two go up, but then I would have thought it might have been baseline. But
well, I saw the near official to us, Jim, point to the baseline there, and I thought he was wanting to be taken out, but he's actually sending it down there for the free throw shots, I guess.
Williams with the basket. Friday night here on the Aycorp Media Networks, it'll be a Stoddard County matchup. The Dexter Bearcats will be traveling to Bernie to take on the Bernie Mules in what is always a good game no matter what anybody's record is. Spin move no good, tip up, rebound by Jones. So you'll want to join us at about 7:15, 7:20 for that ball game on Friday night.
Two of the most exciting players in that area to watch play basketball, Tristan Johnson for Bernie and then Cole Nichols for Dexter. That will be a fantastic one.
Very, very similar teams in that you've got 2 good three-point shooters, Micah Schooley and Truman Croft, and then the 2 great players like you mentioned about Tristan Johnson for Bernie and Cole Nichols for Dexter. We're looking forward to that one. 19-point lead for Charleston here. Owens has it on the floor. Off to Williams. It's nice to have your 6'3" kid be able to dribble the basketball like that. Williams drives in the lane, gets it knocked away. Taken down by Smith, who gives it off to Jones. Jadis with it behind the back. Runner in the lane, up, no good. Tip gets his own rebound. He has a motor that doesn't stop. Smith up, no good. Newsom over the back, no call, up and good.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a guy in this area, DeMonte Farmer. He used to work with several of these kids, I believe, and, man, he taught ball handling, scoring, playing at a high level. Several of these kids, I think Owens played for him, Farmer. I'm not sure about how many of the others, but he did a really good job training some of these kids in this area. Had a huge impact on Charleston basketball.
Minner brings it across the timeline. Gets it in the corner, and they kick it back out to Jones. Minner thought about the 3, doesn't take it. 2 of 5 from the 3-point line tonight for New Madrid County.
Oh, how tough is that?
Wiley once again defensively over the top to knock it away, and then Jadis loses it out of bounds.
That's a very good job by Charleston. Just made it look easy breaking that press.
Stand back. Inside, knocked away, taken down by the Eagles. Jones gets double teamed up high. They cut off his passing lane, but he gets it off Newsom. Nice pass to Smith, knocked out of bounds, and will belong still to New Madrid.
Just to tell you how much he commands, he got triple teamed high up in the half-court offense.
Newsom drops in. Braden Newsom for 2 more. He's in double figures tonight for New Madrid County. Farmer dribbles out of it and kicks it off to Williams. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Jamarcus Williams of the Charleston Bluejays. It'll be a full timeout. So we're going to hear from a couple of our sponsors, which we appreciate so much, and then we'll be back with the rest 4:19 of this ballgame. You're watching high school basketball on the Aycorp Media Networks.
Entrusting us with your health care is one of the greatest compliments our patients and the community give us.
Thank you, Dr. McFerrin and the entire team at Southeast Health for getting me back on track.
Thank you, Eric, for placing your trust in our dedicated team. At Southeast Health, we have so many reasons to be grateful to our community and the patients who have chosen to place their trust in us. Southeast Health, always by your side.
Back at Charleston High School, Charleston by 17, 62-45, 4:19 to go. Just looking at some stats, 25 of 47 for Charleston, so over 50%, 17 for 42 for New Madrid County, shooting a little better than they were, but still less than 40% probably. So.
And still the inability to get to the free throw line enough. They've been there 14 times tonight, but I would say Williamson has been a non-factor as he has been on the bench a lot of tonight's game. And then Jones just can't find himself getting there plenty enough. I think Curtois has been there about as much as anybody. I'd say Jones has been there more, but Curtois has got to be probably number 2 on the group of being the free throw line.
Back door to Williams. He gets it knocked away. Saves it. Now goes back to the basket, up and good. Amarion Williams with 9.
Well, they are about to have, if Williams can make one more basket, and he's probably on pace to do it, they will have 4 kids in double figures.
Jones all the way to the basket, up and good. Red Sea parted for him, and it was an easy basket. Ahead to stand back. He goes up. Got it in a bad spot, so there, but gets it back. Loose on the floor, still loose. Finally taken down by Owens. He gets it back. Up and good by Rico Coleman.
Rico knows exactly where to take that thing, and that's right to the rim.
Coleman with 2. 19-point lead for the Blue Jays. 15-foot jumper, Jones off the mark, no good. Rebound by Farmer. He'll slow it down a little bit now. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. And Coleman will kick it back out to Williams. Williams tries to drive the basket. He's going to be held there, and he'll shoot a 1-and-1. I believe that's the 17th foul.
That was a really good job of Williams right there. He looked like he was going to give it up, give the pass, slow dribble, and then sped it up and got it right around the guy.
So he'll have the 1-and-1 free throw. 2:49 to go. Up and good.
So now Charleston with 4 kids in double figures. That was his 10th point there for Williams.
I think actually 5, because I don't think we're seeing Rico on our screen right this minute.
Oh, that is correct. Yeah, Rico. So 5 kids.
5 in double figures.
And they really only played, for the most part, 6 tonight.
Right. Rami Turner played a little bit, but Wiley, who didn't score but played great defensively. That's exactly right. Ruff with the ball, goes to the basket, up and good.
And I would say I think that's the biggest differences you are seeing between these two teams is the spread out scoring abilities in bunches by both teams, or by 4 kids for Charleston.
Coleman thought that Farmer was going to stay in the corner. Farmer went to the basket looking for the pass, and it's a turnover on the Blue Jays. Jones brings it up to Ruff. Minner for 3, up and off the mark, no good. 3-on-1 break. Farmer all the way to the basket, up and good. P.J. Farmer with 14.
Well, there is a lot of green shirts leaving this gym right now.
70-49, 21-point Charleston lead. Inside Newsom up and good, and he'll go to the line to shoot 1.
That's a very nice move right there for Newsom. You know, watching that kid develop some this year, he's doing a nice job of developing. You'd like to see it a little bit stronger and quicker, but I mean, if you're a New Madrid guy, but he's done a nice job tonight.
Yeah, he's got 13 for him. That's 5 fouls on Rico Coleman, so he'll be done for the evening. Charleston will play on Friday night, against Scott County Central at Scott County Central. And the the Green Wave will try to get healthy against Cairo at Cairo on Friday night. So honestly, both these teams have some games on Friday that should let them see a lot of their kids get a play probably.
And we've still got more action in both of these teams on the Aycorp Media Networks as well this year. I know we've got Valentine's Day right now scheduled is New Madrid and Sykeston, I believe.
I believe that's right.
6-man shootout. I know features Charleston. I don't know if New Madrid's going to be in the 6-man shootout this year or not, but I know it does Charleston, so we'll see them again.
Yes, they will be there as well, so New
both
Madrid
teams
will be
in that. So
there.
we've got both teams, and I believe possibly the Cape Central.
Cape Central is at the 6-man shootout, I believe.
And do we carry the Cape Central Charleston game? That's at Cape, so I don't know if we can get in and do that one or not. But yeah, we will see these teams several times again this year. So.
And probably at some point during districts or sectionals or something. So.
Yeah, I would imagine, you know, it could be a fun matchup in the gym if these two teams face again.
72-51. Newsom, nice move up and misses the shot, but he'll be fouled by Wiley and go to the line to shoot 2. .130 left in the ball game. 72-51. Charleston with the lead. Jones with 25 for the Eagles has led them. And he did sit for a couple seconds because he had 2 fouls, so he did sit for a couple minutes in that second quarter. Newsom misses the free throw. 9 of 15 from the free throw line for New Madrid. 13 of 16 for Charleston. And Newsom makes the second. New Madrid basically scored the same number of points they scored in the first game, Bobby, but they just didn't defensively play as well. Ooh, Farmer takes a tough tumble. He'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Well, I can tell you, to put 72 points on a Lennis McFerrin coach team, you just don't see it every night.
It's saying something, I agree.
That is a statement alone by Charleston, because Coach McFerrin, he really likes a slow-paced game. He's not going to let you get out and run. You know, he's going to be very methodical in his offense, take select shots. So to let a team get out and do that, I mean, Charleston has really, really played a great game tonight.
Farmer's free throw good. He'll have the second one.
You know what difference a year making a kid's body too. Farmer looks a lot thicker, stronger this year than I thought than last year.
He does.
Good last year, but just a lot stronger built this year.
Knocked out of bounds will belong to New Madrid County. Yeah, I agree. He's stockier and built thicker. You're exactly right here as a sophomore. So 73-52, just trying to sort of play it out here. Charleston will get the big SEMO Conference win. We said we'll be on the air once again, double teaming Jadis Jones all the time down low. We'll be on the air Friday night again from Bernie High School. It's a small gym, folks, so if you're planning on going, get there early, or maybe the better option is to watch us on the Aycorp Media Networks. Ahead to Farmer, he goes up for the layup, up and good. 75-52. Cross court to Minner. Inside, Wiley, going to get a foul called there. Rolandis Wiley has made a living tonight stopping that lob pass inside.
He has been very good, backside help, drawing face-to-face assignments on some of the better ball handlers. And a lot of the night, Wiley was actually lined up with B.J. Williamson, and Standback had him some, but I mean, what an opportunity when you get to move kids in and out like that and off kids.
G.J. Harris checks in for New Madrid. Toyce checks back in. Jones at the line. Free throw up and rims out, no good. Owens with the rebound. Farmer will just walk it up with 42 seconds to go. They're trying to run the clock out here. He puts it on the floor. I say that, and he goes straight to the basket, up and good. Shows what I know about running the clock out.
Yeah, no doubt.
So 80-plus the other night against Sykeston. 77 tonight against New Madrid. 2 really good offensive performances by the Charleston Bluejays in the last 4 days.
Well, it shows you before P.J. Farmer was healthy, they was playing basically a 5-man team. And right now, you're seeing just what that extra person on the floor and a guy who can put up, as P.J. did 19 tonight, what that guy does on the floor for your team. Right now, Charleston is as dangerous as anybody in the Boot Hill area. I think they can play with Cape Central. Cape Central still, I think, is possibly a little stronger, but boy, it'd be an interesting matchup to see them one more time again together in the same gym.
Absolutely.
So Jim, we're waiting. Here's the stats for the game as well. Hit them. In the game for the Charleston Bluejays on the winning side, they were 30 for 53 at 57% from the field tonight. It was Amarion Williams. He had 13 in the game on 4 of 12 shooting. He was 5 of 6 from the line tonight, 0 of 4 from deep. Travion Stanback, 17 points in the game, 7 of 10 shooting, 5 of 7 within the arc, 2 of 3 from deep. And also P.J. Farmer, 19 points in the game, 8 of 14. He was 7 of 12 inside the arc, 1 of 2 outside. Also, Rico Coleman had 17 in the game. He was 8 of 12 shooting with all 8 of his baskets to 8 of 11 inside the arc. Katerion Owens, 11 points on 3 of 5 shooting there for him. As a team, they shot it from the free throw line at 78% and behind the arc, 30% as a team for Charleston. So very, very good performances again. Again, 57%. Jim, that first game, New Madrid shot
57. I thought you said maybe 53,
53%,
yeah,
I believe.
about the same.
This game it flipped to 57 for them.
Right.
Consequently, 37% for the first game for Charleston.
Right.
44% now for New Madrid. So almost a flip in stats the way they was able to shoot the ball.
Right.
And, the free throw percentage definitely stronger on the Charleston side as well. They only shot at 56% tonight for New Madrid. Did shoot at 40% from three. It's only 2 of 5 there, but not many. But, maybe something they had to expand a little bit more in the game if they can continue to shoot well from there. But in the game for New Madrid, Jadis Jones, 25 points. He is 10 of 22 tonight and 5 of 7 again from the free throw line. Another strong night. 2 points in the game for Julian Courtois, 2 in the game, A.J. Ruff, 5 in the game, Caden Minner. It was 4 in the game for B.J. Williamson. Again, not able to get off shots against a team like this. He's got to find ways to be able to get open, get to the basket. 1 of 4 in this one. He is 4-7 in the last one. He needs to be more involved and do something more in that offense for New Madrid, I believe. Also in the game, Braden Newsom, 14 points, 6 of 10 shooting for him. He had a nice game. Good for Braden Newsom. He's a kid developing into something New Madrid can use. We will see them again. Valentine's night, we're scheduled to have that game if that continues as the way it is against Sykeston. We'll get to see them there and the shootout. So looking forward to seeing New Madrid again. And, man, Charleston is sure fun to watch right now.
They absolutely are. Final was tonight was Charleston 77 and New Madrid 52. Just a reminder, we'll be back on the air Friday night from Bernie High School as the Bernie Mules and the Dexter Bearcats matchup and the Stoddard County Activities Association matchup. You don't want to miss that one. 2 of the best scorers in Southeast Missouri, and Tristan Johnson and Cole Nichols for the Bernie and Dexter respectively. That's it from Charleston tonight. For my partner Bobby Alford, this is Jim Record saying good night, and we'll see you on Friday.